Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I've driven a considerable number of hours outside of Sydney and flies are absolutely killing me already, but we're going to have a look at this place here. There's quite a few buildings on this land, and I'll go into it a little bit later on what this place, holy shit, used to be used for. Just have a look at that. I'm about to fall through the damn floor. So let's walk right up here on the edge. Oh my god. So, okay, there's something there. Can we get in? Of course we can. So, this place, wow, straight away, paint peel. I love paint peel. So, this place was built in the 1930s, and it was used to house orphaned children. These children were typically brought over from the UK, which was the motherland, probably still is. Okay. That door just sort of closed itself a little bit. I've got some birds and stuff in here. Okay. So, like I said, these kids were brought here in the 1930s. They were orphans, and this place was used essentially to give them a new start, a fresh start in life. And oh boy, this is going to be a spooky place to explore, everyone. And yeah, like I said, given a bit of a fresh start in life and given an opportunity to learn how to do farm work. Now I've got to be really careful here. I think there's a bit of a bird's nest there. I hope they're not too protective. Can I come through and have a look, little birdies? I won't hurt yous. And yeah, so they were given the opportunity to come to Australia, learn some farm work, and obviously assimilate in Australia. Okay, they're just there. Wow, people have been staying here. So this has definitely had some homeless people staying here. Not too distant past. And this place remained open for some 40 odd years, so which means it's been closed longer than it's been opened for. This is an old heater, or maybe a gas heater. So closing in the mid 1970s, and yeah, it doesn't look like it's really been used for anything since then. My God, there's a lot of homeless activity in here. With the old timber frame windows, probably a little bit of a glare there with the light. A beautiful fireplace, brick fireplace, wow. There is a little bit of wind. Now, just sort of exploring as we briefly chat about this place. This place isn't without its horror stories, unfortunately. And, you know, those horror stories are, well, their abuse on the children from what is meant to have been, I guess, the carers and the operators of this facility. So this is a really, really big place. I'm gonna try and get ourselves up towards the back side a little bit. So each of the buildings that housed the kids, each of these buildings had, well, whether you call it a nun, whether you call it a mum, or just simply someone in charge. So each building that housed the children, they had someone in charge that stayed in there with them. I'm going to try and get over to this building over here. So now this place, I believe, does have some kind of a caretaker. I don't believe anyone stays on site, but someone does watch over the property. And unfortunately, there's nowhere to park except right in front of the damn place. So, oh wow. So this is a place that we could potentially be here for hours, but from where we've parked, it's pretty obvious, especially once someone realises we're not in the car. It's going to be pretty obvious where we are. So I definitely want to try and do a couple of buildings as quick as I can, just in case this video is a real short one. Oh wow. So this looks to have been the maintenance shed. Has to have been. Some kind of an old switchboard. Let's see if I can get around through here. There's just so much stuff on the floor. Wow. Just boxes and boxes of leftover parts. We've got an old switch, maybe a power switch, or is it a I think it'll be an old electricity switch. So you got on and off. Back in the early times, the electricity cabling ran externally, so wow, this place has definitely got some noises happening. So electricity would have run into maybe some sort of pipe work, screwed into here. I'm only guessing, I really am. If you know, you can tell me in the comments. I'm honestly trying to make this up by looking at it. To me, at this time, it makes sense. So many fittings and fixtures here on the floor. See these? These probably screw into it. Is it left-hand thread or is it right-hand thread? Yeah, the threads are really dirty, but yep, that screws in. So this is to do with it. So we'll leave that as it is. So we'll come into this room. Wow, these floorboards are just messed up. I wonder, this was probably the kitchen, just looking at this massive thing here. This would have been the kitchen, so I'm guessing, I'm just being really careful, a lot of these timber floors are rotten. I'm guessing this will be, oh wow. This would have been the food hall or the lunch area, cafeteria. Wow, look at these. Got to try and get over here. Look at the size of this timber table, everyone. Wow. This doubled up as a hall because that's a stage right there. There's a beam, just trying to walk in the beams. So just looking, it's a good 1.5 to 2 metre drop if I fall through, so that's no joke. But yeah, and you got the old stage. This would have been, yeah, like a mess hall. Unreal. Oh, I see someone over there. That's all right, it's Abandoned Angel. So we've come out here together on this one. I think she's busy putting the drone up, so I won't go that way. But yeah, this is awesome. And a very big thank you to Angel as well for inviting me along today to experience this place with her. This is absolutely awesome, and I really appreciate the invite. So, what have we got in here? Is this a... Oh, is this like an old fridge? I mean, this is all timber, but, you know, they do things differently back then. Oh, this is a fridge for sure. Yeah. Old fridge. Ah, look at the thickness of this door, and just my hand there as reference. So, wow. Look at these old light switches. So if we just come around to this side over here, the old electrical box, the mains. Wow, this is just so full of stuff in here. Unfortunately, it's all on the ground, which makes it a right pain for me to walk through. The fans down there. I really don't like walking on top of things. I mean, I know it's all... Oh my God. All kinds of pipes and things. I mean, it's all like disassembled and just laid out on the ground. Wow. Just incredible. Oh my God. Look at all these belts. Old drive belts. Probably running all the machinery that used to be here, or they were spares. Far out. Okay. Let's try and get out of here. I might take this little dodgy exit. Okay. Oh, that was mental. All right. I really want to have a look at that building up there. While we walk over to another building, if you need to grab yourself a... Oh, what's my... What's this thing doing? Hang on a sec. It went a little bit out of control. It's a new gimbal, I'm still getting used to this. If you want to get a drink, now's the time. I'm just going to walk to another building. And let's turn this back around. Okay. And the gimbal got a little bit lost there. Didn't know what it was doing. Okay. I want to go up to this one up here. Just walk through this overgrown grass. These flies are going to do my head in today. Far out. I've got no error guard, no nothing. Yeah, so like I was saying, longer video. If you like these sorts of longer videos, let me know. Oh, jeez, okay. Give me a sec, everyone. Mask is going on. Oh my God. Give me a sec. Okay. Wow. Yeah, bathroom. Fireplace. All these walls, they're all timber. I have been told that this place is potentially haunted as well. So I'm not sure which building. Apparently one building is in particularly very heavy with its presence. Oh, that floor is really sinking. There's been a lot of birds that are just living in here. Toilets and wow. Now, for the first time on the channel, I don't know if I'm going to use it today. I've always said I'm on the fence with spirits and ghosts and things. I did have one video of a farmhouse where I felt a presence follow me home. That was totally real, what followed me home, it really was. I've bought one of these EMF detectors. So I will most likely turn it on when I walk into somewhere that I feel may be a suitable place to turn it on. We might ask some questions to see if there's anyone there, things like that. So now this is a field where I have no expertise in. It's been requested by a few people on the channel every so often. So I'm just looking which way I'm going to get to that next building. Go this way. Oh God, I can breathe with this mask off again. That was terrible in there. I think a lot of it was related to birds and pigeons and stuff. There's quite a lot of buildings that are burnt down, unfortunately. But from a graffiti aspect and just petty vandalism, apart from it all being ransacked, I haven't seen too much. So, which is a good thing. All right, look, I'm going to cut the video here. I'm just going to see it's all on the other side of those bushes up there. I will see you in a second. Okay, I'll just give you a glimpse at the front of the building. Now that I'm close to it, oh my God, these flies. You probably heard that one. I'm wearing the microphone up near my ear. Hopefully it's not too blurry. That roofing is known as 666 roofing. It is asbestos. So Got to be extremely careful around that stuff. Can we get in over here? No, we can't. We can just climb through the window, I guess. There's a door right there, but it's so overgrown. Okay. Holy fuck. That wasn't a bird. That sounded a bit like a snake in the gutter. Yeah, I know, there's a doorway right there. It's a little bit overgrown. So I'm guessing these are going to be the accommodation blocks. So there's kitchen just there, living area right here. So this would have been, yeah, hangout area. Got little individual boxes here. Might have been to store games in, or each child had their own little cubby hole in this main area. So we come through here. Let's turn around. So here we got toilets, bath, wash basin. That's concrete, but that's steel, cast iron perhaps. So I'd be at a guess that they didn't have individual. Oh, hello. A friendly call out. I'd be guessing they didn't have individual bedrooms or shared bedrooms. I'd say that this room was full of bunk beds. Just the layout of this room, I'd say we had bunk beds in here. Oops. Oh, wow. One of my subscribers, Elizabeth, I know you absolutely love the Australian native birds singing. How beautiful is it? Just for you. Let's come over here. There's a whole lot of bees and stuff there. I'm guessing there's like a bee's nest, so might just back away a little bit. And that bird might have sensed our presence as well. They're gone a little bit quiet, Elizabeth, I'm sorry. I might have scared them off a little bit. You can hear them still. I've got some mould up there. So I'm just trying to walk really carefully. We don't want to disturb the ground too much. So here we've got a fireplace. I wonder if there's cobwebs. This door has not been moved in so long. I'm not going to disturb it. I'll leave it be. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of black mould starting to appear. Let's move out of there. I wonder if that was the... Well, maybe this one is now. I'm just thinking, because one of these rooms is going to be a bedroom. Oh, sorry birds, they were actually in here. So one of these two rooms is going to be for the mum. I'll call it a mum, someone in charge of the kids, supervisor. There's so much foil on the floor. What's with the foil? Is this the old foil insulation? Maybe they used, and I don't know, but it's weird. It's hanging up. It's on the floor. Doesn't make much sense. The ceiling is mostly intact, so it's not like the ceiling's collapsed and it's fallen. Okay. Look, do we try the EMF in here? Do we try it in this building? I really don't know which building. I'm not feeling anything untoward in here. But then I've been doing abandoned for quite some time, so is there anyone in here with us today? Wow. Hello. Okay. I'm not sure that. Is there anyone in here with us today? If there's someone in here, my God, do you want to come and stand next to this device that I'm holding? If there's anyone in here today, you can make a knock on a wall. You let me know that you're here. Is there anyone in here today? I've come in peace. My name is Steve. I'm getting a lot of activity here. This building has no power. Hello? Is there anyone in here? See, the device has gone green again. It's gone dead now. If there's anyone in here, do you want to come and stand next to this device and let me know that you're here? Wow, hello. I wish I had a different way to communicate with you. I'm just holding it steadily away from my electronics over here. The building has no power. I have come in peace. I hope that's okay. I hope you're happy that I'm here. I wish I had a different way to communicate with you. But like I said, I wish you no harm. I hope you have not suffered. If you have suffered here, I am really sorry that has happened to you. I'm sorry I don't have any other devices to listen to you. But you can communicate with me, you can knock on a wall, you can open or close a door. I've just got to scratch my ear. Oh, the flies are... Like I said, I wish you no harm. I am here as a friend. I am here in peace. I will ask you to not follow me home, please. I need you to please stay here. This is your home. Wow, I'm getting a lot of readings on this device. Okay. I'd just like to thank you for allowing me to visit. Oh my God. Thank you for not harming me. I have come here as a friend in peace. Oh my God. There must be something, you must be right in front of me. You've stepped away. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave you in peace. I'm going to bid you farewell. I'm going to wish you the very best in the afterlife. Thank you for having me here. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect readings like that. You can let me all know what you think about that. That was the very first time I've ever done using an EMF. Did I do it wrong? Did I do it right? Do you think something was here? Do you think it was the device playing up? We'll try it in another building and we'll see how we go. I'm gonna just, oh, okay. I can see why I shouldn't have come through here. Extremely, they're thorny bushes. Very thorny. Okay. I'm gonna head up towards the back of the property. So we've done that one there. It's in front of us. That one there looked to be the kitchen and the mess hall. So I'll just stop recording here because there's a little bit of a hike now to get up to the next building. So I'll see you there in a second. Okay, everyone. So I'm just coming up to this building here. Now, just to give you some point of reference, I'll come up here. Just through the bushes there, that building there, through the trees, was the mess hall. So let's come into here. A few colours in this one. Wow. That's actually quite pretty. I can imagine how this looked when it was all freshly painted. Fireplace that looks like it's been used in more recent times. Oh wow. Jeez, look at the, I mean, this is, oh, I love this. This is natural decay, everyone. Absolutely beautiful. And here we have the kitchen. And what have we got through here? Looks like perhaps storage. And we come through here, we've got the bathroom. Toilets to my right. We don't need to see toilets every time we walk past. Wardrobe, for sure. You hang your shirts and trousers. Oh, here you go, look, it's written. Jumpers. What did I say? Is it hats? Shorts. Shorts. School clothes. Singlets. Socks. Jumpers. Pyjamas. And a name. Mix. That was cool. Oh, that's not very nice. Just something that's written on the wall. I'm not going to zoom into that. I'm sorry if you saw it. Wow, this very bright. Tea Explorers. Hope it wasn't them that wrote what was on that wall, because it just happened to look like the same chalk, but one was in lowercase, one was in capitals, so it could be to someone different. And that door just goes back into that room that we came out of. I just want to see, I've got a farmhouse down there that's occupied. We don't want them to see us. I just want to see if I can get out on this side. Just trekking through that long bloody grass was terrible. Can we get out over here? Indeed we can. Is it viable to get out? Yes, okay. So I'll just close the door. Just be respectful, leave it as we found it. Oh, they're thorns, awesome. I'm glad I'm wearing long sleeves and long pants today. It's pretty muggy and warm, but I would have been all scratched up by now. Alright, hey, if you're liking this sort of video, give me the thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. Let's head down this way, everyone. My gimbal's playing up again. It's not going to turn around. Gimbal, we want to go this way. That's the way we want to go. For some reason, okay, let's just bring that into there. Alright. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm still getting used to this gimbal. Okay, just heading out towards the back of the property here. Now there is a fence there, just stay on this side of the fence because that could be private property that's currently managed and owned and in use. So I don't like to trespass where, oh shit, that gate's open too. So behind this property, it's all active farmland, so these trucks are fairly fresh too. It looks like more motorbike would come through here rather than a four-wheel drive. But then again, over there we've got tracks for a car, so all right. Look at the overgrowth, my God. Oh shit, dogs. I'm just backing away. I hear someone yelling. I don't know how they could have seen me. Okay. Those buildings didn't look all that exciting. I'm not going to go there. I was going to back off because I'm a long way from the bloody road. I'm such an extent from the road that I cannot run. Sounds like 2 or 3 dogs. The cattle and farm dogs out here, they're really smart. Really, really smart. They'll sense something half a bloody kilometre away. I'm just going to have a look at the map and just sort of work out exactly where I am on this place, so then we'll continue. Okay, I've had a look at the mapping. Thank God I got reception here. I'm right on the edge of the back of the property here, where the farms and everything, back onto this. So I'm just having a look if that one's worth going into. I'm not scared of people, I'm scared of dogs, especially 2 or 3 of them. All right. Not sure if there's a adequate way into this one. The dogs can sometimes smell you. I was coming kind of on top of a crest there, so whether my scent got down there and the dogs picked up on it, I'm not sure. I don't know if there's going to be a way into this one. Oh, the roof's all collapsed and everything. If you see up center of screen there. Yeah, let's avoid this one. There's a really funky smell approaching that too. It is spring, so it could have been just nature giving off its pheromones. And I hope the wind isn't giving us too much grief on the microphone today. I've got the little fluffy on. And we've got like a pit over here. Yeah, we don't know how deep that is. All right. So let's just make our way back in a little bit more towards the center of the property. All right, let's make our way through here. Oh, there's that smell again. Okay, I'm just going to put a mask back on everyone. Wow. Alright, so I was just approaching that building, but we've already done that one. So as soon as I walked up to the door, I'm like, oh, done that one. So we'll carry on a little bit further up here. And we'll see what else we've got to suss out. The characteristics of this gimbal is really different to the old one. But the old one, I was really used to it. Like really used to it. I felt really at home with using it. This one, like I said, it's the second time I'm using it, and I'm struggling a little bit, but me and technology have never got on, but I do try my best. So, all right. I'll see you when I find something else. Because I'm kind of in the middle of everything that I've done right now. So, all right, I'll see you in a sec. So here's one of the few probably stolen and destroyed cars that are out here. I don't even know what it is. I've got a suspicion it could be a Toyota Corona, but it's, yeah. All right. Oh, hello. Jesus Christ.
Did you see me over there?
No?
Oh my god, I was just standing there.
Alright, so just bumping into Angel, we just had a bit of a chit chat. So, don't forget to check her channel out as well. You can see her take on this place. She's really good with these sorts of places. So, oh wow. Oh wow, okay. I wonder what's going on here. Did someone just cut the floor out and remove it? Wow, I'm hearing some thuds in this building. The ceiling's all collapsing. Wow, so these just look like individual rooms. Yeah, individual rooms. Closets. You know what, this could have been the accommodation for staff. This is right up the back corner of the property. So, yeah, I think this was staff accommodation, where they have somewhere to retreat to after a day of work. Okay, let's just walk on. Oh wow, the floor's just completely missing here. Oh, look at that. I think someone's come in here and flogged it. What have we got here? It's like a little communal. Oh, I really want to go in there. Not really. Yeah. Whatever's in there, toilet, shower, I don't know. You all saw it before I did. I'll see it in editing. Oh. Alright. This gimbal keeps getting a little bit of a mind of its own. It's got to be something in the settings. I'll figure it out. A corner wardrobe there. And, oh, what the hell? Oh my god. I don't know if I'll walk out on that. Nope. Whole thing's flexing and moving. Wow, someone's just cut the whole floor away. What's that down there? I can't see it. Oh, I'm not going to see it from here either. Okay. We might have to go down there and have a sticky beak. Alright, so just coming underneath. Yeah, looks like they had some equipment down here. Oh, I do not even know what it is. My God. It's two of these the same. Oh, sorry. There it is there, so you can all see it. This looks like, I thought it was going to be some sort of a cutting wheel, but it's not. Oh, I don't know. That looks like a conveyor belt contraption. These other devices here may have been to run the conveyor belt. And there's the conveyor belt there as well. Okay. Let's turn around and have a look at side of the building here. Wow. All weathered. Alright everyone, I'm going to head off down in that direction. Now I was told there was a lot of activity in that mess hall that one of the first buildings, if not the first building that we went into. I was told there's a lot of activity in that building, but then not so much today. However, I might, if I get the opportunity, I might take the little EMF down there and just turn it on in that building, and we'll just have a look in there. Might have another chat, ask if anyone's around. Alright everyone, I'll see you down there. Just a quick note, just show you how dangerous all this is. I mean, you got barbed wire here. I walked into it and it sort of flicked up on the back of my leg, and I had to turn around to see what it was, because for a second it felt like a snake. So, and I mean, I'm wearing long jeans, but I don't think it's really going to stop a snake from penetrating my clothing. But it just shows how careful you've got to be. So that mess hall is right there in front of me. That's where I'm headed. Just giving you a little bit of a glimpse around the area here. And we just came from that building there, so we're kind of almost halfway. I've got nowhere. I normally hang my microphone here, but it'd be a bit close to my mouth today. So I put it on my head. I actually just switched sides, because normally I have the camera facing this way, and you probably see the majority of the beginning of the video. I had the microphone here, and I think that's going to be a little bit of a nuisance for you guys and girls. So I put it on that side. It's the same distance to my mouth, so it should still pick me up nicely. So I hope you enjoy hanging out with me today. I've got to watch where I'm going. Yeah, I hope you enjoy hanging out with me today. So a little bit of a chill explore. We got some farmers around. I'm hoping we don't, they don't get the sense that we're here and order us off the property. I hope we've pretty much had a good look around now, but I'm keen to get into here. Let's hope my car's still out in the street in one piece. So that'll be interesting if it's not. Okay, here we go. Get back into here. Maybe not there. Oh, did I get the... Yeah, I got a building right, because that was the... Remember, that was the fridge that we looked into earlier. So the floor was a little bit dicey in here. Okay, so here we are. Back in the mess hall, where you eat your food, where you perform on the stage. All right. All right, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. So I'm up on the stage in the mess hall. It's going to turn this device on now. You guys are a good 2.5 meters away from me. I've got no electronic devices on me. So I'm just going to hold the EMF here still for a moment. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to invite anyone just yet. So I just want to get a nice stable reading, make sure it stays green. So, all right. If there's anyone in here, my name is Steve. Wow, I just reacted immediately. My name is Steve. I wish you no harm. I am here just visiting. If you want to let me know that you're here, you can come by the green light, you can touch the top of the device, and you can let me know that you're here. Is there anyone here with me today? anyone at all, please, I wish you no harm. This device will not hurt you. You can come up to me, you can say hello. Alternatively, you can make a knock in the building. You can tap a door. Like I said, I wish you no harm. I come here in peace. I come here just to visit. If you'd like to say hello, if you'd like to make your presence known, please just come along and tap this device that I'm holding here in my hand. If you can tap this device, it'll go all the way to the red, and that'll let me know that you're here with me. Is there anyone here that wants to say hello today? It doesn't look like anyone is here with me today. I mean, it sort of blipped a few times, but nothing like we had in that other cottage, we'll call it. That was going off the, off the tree, so to speak. But here, and the last time Angel came here, she said the feeling in here was really thick, really almost unwelcoming. She felt nothing today. And even earlier when I came in here, it was the floor that was bugging me. Everything else was fine. So I didn't feel anything at all. It was more that cottage that we went into. That's where I felt something, and that's why I thought I'll turn this device on and just see. And yeah, it was just going crazy. So if there's anyone in here, please, before I leave, this is your last chance. I may never come back to this place. You can just come along here. You can tap the top of the device here and just let me know, just like that, let me know that you're here. Make it go all the way to the red. If you can light up that red light for me, that'll tell me that you're here with me. Yeah, it seems pretty peaceful. We might walk over to the other side of the hall. So, alright, I'm just keeping this so you can all see it. I'll have to stop the video because I've got active track on right now. Haven't figured out how to turn it off yet. Okay, I'm just walking away from the stage. And we're just going to come up to the back of the hall here. All right, we'll just sit this down right there. All right, so if there's anyone here in the hall with me, can you please come along and touch this device? Let me know that you're here. My name is Steve. I wish you no harm at all. So if you'd like to come and say hello, let me know that you're here. Feel free to tap the device. I wish you no harm. I'm here in peace. I'm just hearing some distant bangs on the property, not in this building. But it is windy outside, so I guess doors and things are going to be moving around. But yeah, apart from the odd little spike, which I don't think is meaning anything, this hall is really quiet today. So I think we'll call this one even and we'll move on. Yeah, doesn't look like anyone appears to be here today. So, all right. Turn our device off. I am definitely going to get a photo in here. I absolutely love this. Sorry, I'm just folding this all down. The beautiful farmland out here. A little bit windy, but yeah. And I'm just gonna, the floors are a bit dicky along here. It's just down in the beams. Oh, it's just gorgeous. And right up over here, we've got a little steeple where, I mean, this is just all pigeon poo and yuck, but oh, can we get a view? Got to walk through all the crap. And there it is, right up there with a little exhaust fan at the very top. All right. Oh, that floor there's really rotten. All right, I'm just going to come outside of this building. Hey everyone, I'll just come back in the mess hall now, just reviewing my footage. There is something I missed. I just wanted to show it to you. So just looking up here, hey, look at that. Looks like that's some beautiful paintings that are now disappearing with time. Some of these you can't really make them out anymore. So I'm gonna have a look at this one closely. So that there's a farmer's, well, it's not a tractor, it's a horse-drawn cart. And that there looks like a barn shed. I mean, this stuff is all disappearing, everyone. This is just... So that's a farmer there riding his tractor. There's his wheels. There's a farmer there. You can make it out. I'm not going to go across everyone because most of them are completely gone. But wow, so, I mean, you look at this, like, you can't really make anything out of that. Here we've got, what's he doing there? Is that's a farmer with his, almost looks like a bit more of a cowboy, doesn't he? Now, is that a horse that he's training inside a pen? You can sort of see the fence outline in the background there. Obviously the horse there. I'm so sorry, this is really hard to make out. And there's a farmer on a slightly more modern tractor. Oh, yeah. Absolutely gorgeous. I feel for, gotta watch where I'm walking. I feel for some of the bad things that have happened here. It seems to be the case, doesn't it? In look at the overgrowth between the buildings here. Just seems to be the case. Every time I hear about old orphanages, things like that, especially, you know, where the kids don't have mum and dad, they don't have anyone to go home to and, you know, sort of cry to and say, hey, this is what's happened to me, you know, this is happening. These kids didn't have anyone, that the people they had to depend on were the supervisors here and the carers and everything, so, which is really sad. Okay. I'm just walking up to another structure that's up here. I can see it through the trees. My God, these flies are attacking me so badly. if you're still watching, I don't know how long we are into the video right now because I haven't reviewed the footage and it's in the length, but if you're still watching, because I know you'd be getting on a bit now, so thank you very much. I'm glad you're still here with me. And I hope you're enjoying this. I mean, it's a little bit of a hangout with me. There's probably a lot of things I could cut out of the video, but I'll try and keep the majority of it in. Okay. I've got to be careful here. I've got a active home up there. And that home is, I think it's active. Oh my God. Oh wow. Have a look at this, everyone. This would have been the old... What do we got? Nissan Patrol. This would have been the old vehicle to run around on the property. Oh my God. There's a bobcat here. Wow. I wonder if the engine's still in this thing. Just going to pop his up on the stand. And I'm going to aim his, not up, down. Oh no. There we go. Let's see if we can open this thing up. Oh dear. Oh, she's all like seized up. What a bugger. No. I don't want to force it, but she won't open. What a bugger. Yeah, she's full drive. Just want to see. Oh, I think the engine's in there. Oh, damn these flies. Oh, I can see an engine block in there. Wow, this is pretty cool. Alright, I'll just come back to the first building that we've walked into at the very beginning of the video. Wow. I just want to have a look at this one more time. I'm going to get out the... wow, look through here. I want to get at the EMF recorder. Just come through here. Alright. There you go, a lonely old chair. You can imagine decades ago someone would have been sitting in this room, resting in the evening. If they were lucky, they might have had an old black and white TV. So, colour TV didn't come to Australia until, I think it was 1975, 1976, thereabouts. So, and another fun fact, I was lucky enough that my parents were able to afford a TV back in those days. Some of the better TVs were almost as much as a brand new car. It was brand new technology. So anyway, let's get EMF out. And we might come into this room here. And just sit it there. Maybe I'll set it up here. Oh wow, it's going off. If there's anyone in here, Oh my God. I guess there is someone in here. If you want to touch the top of that device that's lighting up, it's not going to hurt you. My name is Steve. I wish you no harm. I come here in peace, and yeah, I just wanted to say hello. You can say hello to me by touching the top of that device and letting it shine red. Could you do that for me now, please? Could you touch the top of the device and make it go red? Is that a sign that you don't want to talk? Is that a sign that you don't want me to be here? I guess it is. Wow, that's a really strong signal, everyone. You're telling me to get out. If you want me to leave, can you step away from the device? And I'll leave. Oh my God. Wow. Alright, looks like I need to leave because I said I'd do that if you stepped away from the device. Is that you telling me that you really want me to go? Just step away from the device if you really want me to go, and I'll leave right now. Okay. I'm going to leave this room. Wow. That was going off its tree. So, I'm just looking which might be a room to go into. By the way, the device is just solid green now the whole time while I'm transitioning from one room to another. Wow. Is there someone in this room with me? If there is, can you touch the top of the device and let it shine red and let me know that you're in here? Oh wow. Hi, my name is Steve. I wish you no harm. I've come here in peace. I am only visiting. I'm only taking photos. If you're happy with me only visiting and taking photos, could you please touch the device so it goes to the red and let me know that you're okay with that? Thank you. It's okay, the device isn't going to hurt you. Yeah, see, it's not going to hurt you. It's totally safe. It just lets me know that you're here. Is that okay? You can touch the device to let me know it's okay. Would you like me to leave? If you want me to leave, you can touch the device and let it go all the way to the red. Do you want me to stay? If you want me to stay, can you touch this device and let it go to the red? It's not going to harm you. It just lets me know that you're here. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That was really nice of you. Now, I just want to let you know you can't follow me home, okay? This is your home. You need to stay here. And when I leave today, you will stay here. You will not follow me home. If you understand that, could you please tap on the device so it shines to the red? Could you please do that to acknowledge that you will remain here and not follow me home? Thank you. I really appreciate that acknowledgement. That makes me feel a lot safer that I know that you'll remain here. I don't want you to go away from your home. I want you to stay here. Alright, I'm not going to intrude any longer. I just want to say thank you very much for attempting to communicate with me and letting me know and answering the questions. Thank you, you're very welcome. I can only anticipate on what you're saying, but unfortunately I don't have any other devices to communicate with. But thank you for being very hospitable and letting me come and visit this beautiful cabin. Wow. Make of that as you will. Yeah, make of that as you will. This is the first time I'm doing this, so I said that I'll leave, and I'll leave whoever is here is in peace. I didn't expect the device to go off like that. It was pretty much answering on cue, wasn't it? So please don't judge me too hard in the comments. I've only done the EMF device because a few people have asked me to do it. They suggested it as an idea. Please don't be hard on me in the comments. I'm just asking some honest questions, introducing myself. I'm being polite. Yeah. So let me know if you want me to do more of this in some of the older places. I'm happy to do so. I'm happy to try it out. Look, all these buildings, there's no power to any of them. In that mess hall, we got nothing, absolutely nothing. And yet, in those two buildings, and they were accommodation blocks. That's where I was getting all the responses. So quite amazing. Okay, let's just turn this device around. I haven't walked into here yet. Oh wow, this looks like the office. We are sort of towards the front of the property at the moment. Gently come through. Okay, looks like storage of just chairs and things. Looks like a little sofa there in the background in the corner. Okay, let's just come through. Yeah, it's really difficult to walk through here. Oh my god, there's a fridge in here. Do we dare? We've got to open it, come on. Actually looks pretty clean. Wow, pretty clean. No horrible smell has hit me in the face. I want to have a look at these jars to see if I can read a use by date. No. Oh. No. Don't think there's a date there. It's just a manufacturing code. Alright, I just want to scoot around to the next room. Oh wow. Oh wow, okay. Look at this, we've got a typewriter over here. I've spotted something behind me. Some of you may have seen it already, but we'll have a look. This gorgeous typewriter. That shows you how old this place is. What is that? Coleman Pie, Dubbo and Bathurst. Something maybe to print out receipts. I don't know. All right, come on, let's turn around. Check it out, everyone. We got a safe. We got a safe. There's the old girl. Someone's pulled the name plaque off it. So you can all have a guess on what brand safe you think it might be. Wow. Solid old thing. It's a company called Linco in Seven Hills. I can assure you we are nowhere near Seven Hills. There must be, yeah, the revolutionary force in poultry processing. So they were obviously a company supplying processing machinery for poultry. I don't want to go too much through paperwork. I mean, you know, look, this is abandoned some 50 odd years, but I'll just be respectful and not show any personal information. So, oh, gorgeous cupboard here. Remember these locks, the old wardrobe locks. Alright, so I'm just making my way back towards the front of this massive complex. So here we just had a garage. I hope I'm going the right way actually. I've got a suspicion I've gone the wrong way, but... So we had a building there. Did we have a building? I mean, you got the stairs leading up to something. I haven't seen a church or a chapel as such, unless any praying was done in the mess hall. But I would have thought they'd have their own building for the church. So we'll just come down here. I do see another building or two. Oh, that one's completely collapsed. Okay, we are getting right to the front of the property where there's a burnt out car. I drove the car straight into the building. Wow. Well, my car's still there. It's a bonus. Okay. This was a big building too, this. Wow. Oh, what a shame. Why do people have to set things on fire and destroy them? Wow. This was a massive building. Oh, I wonder what this was. It doesn't look like it would have been a chapel. But yeah, there's just so much stuff in there. It's hard to make out what it once was. But it's got that 666 roofing on it, which is asbestos. Probably not the best place to hang around on a windy day, to be honest. Wow, what an adventure this was. So, I absolutely loved exploring this place. If you did too, please hit that thumbs up. subscribe to the channel, check out some of my earlier content. Thank you to all the new subscribers in recent months. I hope you're enjoying the channel. I keep hearing that door bang in the background. That was the last place I used that EMF. Again, with the EMF thing, I'm on the fence. You can let me know what you think in the comments. Did I do it right? Did I do it wrong? But don't go too hard on me, please. First time, I'm only experimenting with it. It's not something I'm gonna keep on doing on every single video. It just might be something I'll introduce here and there. But yeah, it's an awesome place. I don't know why it's still sitting here, but we are way out in the country, so you know, the amount of money to knock this place down, all the asbestos in here is unbelievable. So but yeah, I'm glad we got to explore it before it is totally demolished and totally destroyed. We got to see a bit of a sense on what it's like. So all right everyone, what else can I say besides get out there and explore your world? And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care and bye bye.